Blog Talk Radio.
Hello and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives. Tonight is our 452nd Blog Talk Radio show. You can find us here at Blog Talk Radio along with our interviews and all the shows that we've talked about over the last, I don't know how many years. Been a long time. So also you can find us on Twitter at Diva of Dole. We're also on Facebook and iTunes. And we have I'm at Mama Hooch on Twitter, and we have Jenn with us. Hi, Jenn.
Hi, I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
And Anna's here. Hi, Anna.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Anna.
Hello. I'm at Kazi Hooch on Twitter.
And I don't think Carrie will be making it tonight. She's a diva, and she's at Diva of Dole. Also our friends at Bob Hapka and at Amy Hapka. And also on Twitter is at Teo Penglis, at Lauren Coslow, and at Killtrip USA, who is Ian Buchanan. So last week we were talking about football, but this week, I don't know, not so much. My Steelers didn't do very well.
I might want to talk about
but I think
football.
Kansas City's still in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
we'll
Kansas
see how
City's
we do
still
tomorrow.
in it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
We'll
It's
see
tomorrow.
how we do
All right. I didn't think
tomorrow.
they. I didn't think they played today. So.
No. Yeah, that was pretty sad.
I
was rooting for y'all.
That was just like stunning.
Yeah.
Just started off wrong
Yeah.
with the high snap, and it went just
They came
downhill
back.
from there.
Didn't they come back? They came back
did.
for a while,
They
didn't
did. Close. Yeah, but just like to be down 28-0 in the first quarter is very hard to come back from. So, but they tried. Yeah, I think Ben needs to time to retire, Ben. So I don't know.
Boy.
I don't know. It's just bad luck. I don't know what it was. Their heads weren't in the game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so hopefully Kansas City can do better.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Quarterback is only as good as the people he has to throw the ball to.
That's very true. Very true.
True. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. Pittsburgh can't catch the ball for one thing too. They were had the dropsies. So, but anyway. So I guess football's winding down with the playoffs and everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. So, all
seems
right.
Seems like the season just started. I'm always sad when it starts to end. When it gets to the end. Hopefully it's not the end for us tomorrow, though. Hopefully we live to see another game or two.
Yeah. So we'll be rooting for the Chiefs. So.
Thank you. Aww, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Well, you definitely don't want to root for the
it.
Browns tomorrow. You're not going to be. I guarantee you, by default,
No.
you'll be rooting for the Chiefs, not because of me, because of the you hate the Browns.
Yeah.
I hate the Browns too, so it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I have a lot
any
of
team,
old AFC. I have a lot of old AFC issues from when I was in Houston for all those years. When I was with the Houston Oilers before they became the Titans and left, and then we got the Texans. So I have a lot of bitter feelings about some of the Ohio teams as it is. So and the Bills too. The Bills, like today, the game that's on right now. I hate the Ravens.
Who's winning?
And
It wasn't the
for different reasons.
Yeah.
For different reasons, I just
I
like
hate the
both
Ravens
of them
more.
intensely. Well, the Bills.
Yeah.
Well, the
Ravens.
In modern day, I hate the Ravens, but in history, going back to '92, when the Houston Oilers were going to be in the playoff or were going to the next level, and they were ahead 35-3, and the Bills came back and beat them 38-35. And I still remember where I was standing in a sports bar watching that happen. I think it was 1992. I still remember that to this day. So that may not, maybe most of the players that were on that team at the time are sitting in retirement
be mad at the
homes right now.
Oilers.
I don't know. But
not the Bills.
I was mad at them too, and I was really mad at them when they moved. But then,
how you let that leave?
Anyway, I guess this isn't days of our football history, so I guess I'll stop now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and any team that Brady plays for, you don't root for. I don't, so whatever team he's on,
you know what? I used to have that rule. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand the Patriots for years. But I have to admit that he made a believer out of me in that game against Atlanta, that Super Bowl against Atlanta. When they came back, I started out rooting for him because one of my closest friends is a big fan, and she kind of talked me into it. So I was like, okay, I'll root for him this one time in my life. And you know what? I was going, man, they are getting rolled in this game. And they came back and won. And I got to say, he gained my respect in that moment. So I have to say I do enjoy watching him play. I kind of enjoy him winning in Tampa Bay and the Patriots not even making it to the playoffs. So,
playoffs.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. But anyway, we'll see. Famous last words.
Okay.
But I agree. Normally, I would have gone with you on that. But
anyway, all right. I guess on today's. I guess everybody everyone got a chance to watch some of it.
Sports till the Mets start playing.
Well, yeah. We hope baseball comes back. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
everybody get a chance
Wednesday.
to watch it?
I saw every day but Wednesday because it got preempted, and then it got preempted, and I haven't had a chance to go back and watch it online yet. So I got Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in. So
Monday, Tuesday. Okay.
What about you guys?
I watch it on demand. So that's my when I watch it. So I usually get a chance to watch it.
I normally would have, but our stuff's all messed up. I'm yawning already.
So we have the whole. Oh gosh, where are we starting?
Jen, can you take over the controls with Marianne and I can fall asleep?
All right. I guess we could start with the whole the Tripp and Allie and all that Charlie stuff. Yeah, because I guess we have. Did anyone find it strange?
Am I the only one that is loving this story? Am I the only one that, even with all of its faults? Am I the only one finding this story really interesting?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the heck out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even the campy stuff, even though, what chances in hell would this really happen? But since, when Ava told him that time, did you do that just to get back at me or to frame Tripp, your brother, for it? I was like, okay, now it's a little more plausible, even though the whole thing is a very big stretch to begin with. At the same time, at least it wasn't they randomly happened to be at the same place at the same time kind of thing, and it turned out to be his half-brother. I mean, at least they made it a little more that he was sent to watch.
She had Tripp following him. I mean, Charlie following Tripp. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
and he's so jealous of Tripp.
Right.
Yeah. And plus mad at his mother.
Yes, I digress, but I just wanted to say that made it more interesting to me, like the fact that it wasn't like completely off the charts dumb, but I'm enjoying it. So anyway, but I heard
finally
Jenn
John
groan, so I was like, okay, go ahead.
So finally John makes it back to tell Claire because Marlena, for some stupid reason, just wouldn't tell her that John had to tell her, which made it so stupid, didn't make sense. But anyway, John finally comes home and tells her, of course, Claire goes off the deep end and can't believe it. And no, not my Charlie. Are you sure it's not another Charlie? So he's, Charlie's been arrested, and so she goes down and confronts Charlie.
On that. Maybe the reason why they were trying to wait till John got home was because John was trying to get Rafe to track him down. And they probably figured if Marlena said something to her, she would take off looking for Charlie, maybe? I don't know. They didn't explain that.
I don't know because they didn't really explain that.
It was really annoying. It just made her more and more upset.
And I was trying to figure out Nicole and Allie were in the pub and somehow they found out. I don't know if John called Allie and said he was on his way but then somehow they figured out because they ended up at the police station where Charlie was. And I don't know, does anybody find Nicole
right on in?
Yeah, does anybody find Nicole very annoying right now? She's playing this holier than thou. And now she's the cop. Like, let me at him, you know. And you're a bum. What did you did to Allie? I'm going to make you pay. 2 seconds ago, she was all down Tripp's ass, saying, I'm going to kill you, or she believed in Tripp.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, this child, she better go apologize to Tripp just like everybody else in town. Of course, not Kayla. Now, Kayla did say to Steve, she's going to owe, if it comes back, she owes Tripp a big apology. Of course, Steve's role. But Nicole is just getting on my last nerve. She's just like, in fact, she was the one, and now you can see how somebody's mind can be led to believe something that isn't true. Yep. Like what Nicole did to Allie by making her think that she was, she was raped, but they were so quick to judge. I don't know. That just, that's just this, the way Nicole is being right now is like, shut up, Nicole. It's like, so yeah.
Well, I guess, I guess she's looking at it as being protective or whatever because of what her childhood was like. But at the same time, it's a little overbearing. I think what it is she hasn't had sex with Eric for a couple of months. Yep. She's got a lot of energy to expend, and she's expending it. I don't know.
Then
she's becoming
jump
like
on Rafe,
Kate
then he's available.
No.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so we have then I guess Allie, which you knew this was going to happen. She says, I'm going to leave. And so she waits until Rafe and Nicole leave, and then she goes back in. Do you see how now the lack of police, usually you're not going to be able to walk in. Everybody walks into that interrogation room. Everybody. I love it. So Allie gets in there, and, she confronts Charlie.
Just like at the DeMira Mansion, everybody just walks in. They have guards, they have guard dogs.
Everybody just walks in the hospital.
Snipers on the top of the roof. They have all these electronic waves. People just walk into the DeMira Mansion. Pop shops the same way.
So Charlie, so she more or less confronts him, and of course he's denying everything, denying that it was him, that it was Tripp. And she says, don't you, you have a baby, don't you want to know your son? And of course he's denying everything. But Rafe kind of tripped him up when he was interrogated. I don't know if anybody saw that. Something about he kept saying that Ava wasn't even his mother. And he says, when your mother, wanted this, and he said, well, she told me about being drugged or something like that. And he says, there it is. You just said your mother.
Oh, I thought he tripped him up because he said that she didn't like doctors, and he knew that she didn't like doctors.
Oh, she didn't like doctors. That's why,
That was how it was. Yeah. I think that was what tipped Rafe. I think that's where Rafe caught him up.
Like why you didn't call a doctor when you found her all. Yeah, because he said you didn't drug her.
Because I've always known she hates doctors or whatever. And so Rafe's like, and how would you know that if you didn't even know her and you didn't know that she was in your apartment bound and gagged and she's your mother, So even though he was just making that up on the fly or whatever, just to cover his butt, at the same time, it was like, oops.
Yeah, and then we talked about this before with the glasses. He was sitting there as Charlie, nice and that, and as soon as he took his glasses off, the other Charlie came out. The more confrontational Charlie, the nasty Charlie. Yes.
The cunning, nasty Charlie.
You see it each time he takes his. So there's the split personality thing coming in. I'm thinking there's two different the DID. So if they really want to keep this character and keep that actor, keep this character, they can redeem him into good Charlie. By send him away for a while, and he's and to be good Charlie. So I don't know. I'm just thinking if they want to keep the character.
Yeah, they're giving him an out. They're giving him an in, I guess you could say. Instead of writing him into a corner, they're giving him an in. Well, and the fact that he is Henry's father, quote unquote, even though he raped her, it's like it does. The nice Charlie, the normal Charlie, would want to know his son because, like when Allie said, don't you want to know that your son, like this is you have a baby, like you have a son, whatever. And don't you even want to know him or know about him or anything? And you could tell he was about to say something. He started to say, I'm sorry or something. And then somebody busted in. I don't remember if it was Nicole or who it was, but somebody walked in on him and interrupted him. But Yeah. So if they redeem him, it would go that route to where he would be in his life as his father, even though his alter raped her. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So if I can't remember.
Jen, is there anything?
Who was it that called the glasses months ago? Like, was it Carrie? Was it you or Carrie?
That was me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As I said about the glasses.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it wasn't me. This was way before I had read it. Somebody else had said something. Oh, could it be the glasses? We thought that the glasses were going to, I think what I was thinking, I thought the glasses was going to be the trigger for Allie, but really it wasn't.
Yeah.
But the glasses did turn out to be the different personalities. Yeah. I thought it would be something that
it just wasn't him
Allie
having
would remember.
problems with his eyes that day and not wearing his contacts or something.
No.
Well, and also the glasses. He's the dorky, geeky, nerdy, good with numbers guy.
Right.
And when he's without him, then he's the cunning potential murderer / rapist. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
So there was. Okay.
I was going to mention too that the music. I mentioned this earlier to you, Marianne, that
the music.
Jenn, and I can't remember. Jenn got a great memory for details. You know what I'm talking about when I say like the DID music?
Yeah.
That music that's very haunting that they started playing. I think when Gabby with 2 I's or 2 B's and a Y. I can't remember if that music started. I remember Deimos used to play some music on the piano, pretend play some music on the piano, and I can't remember if that music was that or something else. So I can't remember if it originated with them, but I know they used it heavily during the DID story, and they've since used it in times when there's like this like need for some sort of haunting music. But, I mean, I'm no musician or anything. I used to be, but, like, I'm no musician. But, like, I feel like that riff, we'll just call it a riff for lack of a better word, that is, like, Emmy-worthy music. I don't know, because they have music for the technical and arts awards and stuff like that. And I don't know if Brent Nelson and Corday, who writes some of the music, if those two ever got an Emmy for that or anything or recognized for it. But to me, that is one of the best riffs of original music. Because, we can all remember some of the Bow Chicka Wow Wow music that was horrible, like with with what's her name, Eve and JJ and different things. There's been some horrible original music. But they play the original music so they don't have to pay royalties unless it's something that's past the copyright or whatever. Yeah. So it's like. So they write the original music to kind of add, like it's a love song or whatever for two couples or a couple. It's usually really bad. It's not that great. Usually it's really corny or whatever. But that piece, I don't know, am I just like obsessing on it or something? But I remember the way they've used that music and the way the variations of it, the way they use it in the storylines and stuff. And then they keyed in on it. They started using it when he switched glasses from glasses to not glasses and back and forth. At some point in the episodes, I think it was on Tuesday, I noticed they did. And I thought, oh yeah, that was significant. I know, but I just think it's like a really cool piece of music. I don't know, it fits so well with that sort of it's kind of a haunting. It makes it kind of for a sickening feeling in a way.
What music you mean?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, but
it's like the music they played when you knew Stefano was coming back.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I would love to I wish I could interview whoever wrote it. I don't know if it's. I think Brent Nelson's in the credits as a music person, and I know Ken Corday writes some of it, but I would love to know about that. So anyway, we'll just see. I would love to interview somebody about that. But anyway, I just thought that was really interesting, and how they chose to use it this week I thought was significant because it ties in with the whole split personality thing too.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just had to get that
good
out
point.
there because I've noticed that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good point. Mm-hmm. So and continuing with the whole Tripp and that thing. So we have Tripp who wants to, he's found out about Charlie and what his dad said, so he wants to prove it. Basically, he knows that if he goes and breaks in to Charlie's apartment, that it might not hold up in court, but he wants to prove it to Kayla, especially because he doesn't want her to feel that, think that about him. So as he's trying to break in, somebody's coming in, and he gets the ball bat, and it's Steve, and knocks him knocks him out. Well, doesn't knock him out, but anyway. So it's funny. Steve's yelling at him like, "You should be doing this," but Steve did 100. Steve would have done exactly the same thing, which he did, to prove Tripp's in it. Yeah, and he's done worse.
There's so much alike.
But he didn't want his son to.
So much alike.
Yeah, there's so much alike.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And he's even told him that. He even told him that this week. I think it was look, I know what you want to do, because I've done it myself, but it usually doesn't end well.
Yes, that's what he said. So that's why I don't want you to do it. But anyway, so they decide to take it to Kayla. And I guess she's going to run. Let's hope she runs the right test this time 4 times instead of the wrong test 4 times.
Well, let's just hope that
they could have saved a lot of grief.
Let's just hope that nobody else had a toothbrush in that place and he got the wrong toothbrush. Because I'm telling you what, if that thing doesn't match that baby's DNA, I'm going to frickin' flip out, because this is just too much. It is too much to bear. This has to match that baby's DNA. But I just thought, wouldn't it be our luck that it'd be somebody else's being toothbrush?
Oh, boy.
I got the wrong toothbrush. How do you know that's Charlie's toothbrush, Tripp?
I hope he didn't let Ava brush her teeth while she was in. Okay. But anyway.
Yeah. No, that would be interesting. Yeah, that would really, that'd be another twist right there, for sure.
One that we really don't need at this point. So.
Yeah. So I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens with the whole Charlie thing coming up in, I guess, the next few weeks. But I think that's. Anybody can remember anything else with that storyline that happened?
Yeah. Well,
stands out?
I mean, I thought. What did you think of Isabel Durant's performance?
I love her. She's great.
I thought it was pretty raw. I thought she was pretty good. Yeah, I thought she was pretty real.
With the whole talking to her mother?
Well, at first
part.
The very first part when John's first telling, and then he doesn't even get to the part where they found Ava in his apartment before she just says, I don't want to hear another word. I'm leaving. I'm going to find him. And, but she did great. And then when she was with her mom later in the week and had more of, and then she's doing all those natural things when you date somebody who's really nice and you find out they're serial killer or something.
How could I have been so wrong?
Yeah, how could I have just, and the last person in Salem that needed to have that happen, of course, is Claire.
And in a way, Claire isn't wrong, because Charlie is that kind of a guy.
Right, and hopefully she won't go off the deep end before they figure out that the personality that he showed her, that he was exhibiting with her,
it is him. Yeah,
was the guy that she would want. So
right. Yeah. So I don't know.
How would you be feeling if you were Grandpa Kariakis thinking one of your granddaughters marries a reformed serial killer and the other one marries a reformed rapist? I don't know. The batting average is pretty bad, Victor. I think I might rethink the whole family legacy thing.
Well, Victor can't talk.
What's that?
Victor can't talk. He's a rapist too, so.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, he is. Aren't they all? There's been so many of them on that show, but anyway.
Roman and Abe.
Oh, well, no. Yeah. But, you were saying about Isabella. Yeah, she's a good actress, and she
Isabella Durant.
As redeemed Durant. Yeah, I can see her that way. I don't know. I think she does a good job of that kind of personality. Maybe Olivia Rose Keegan could have too, but she was good as the crazy Claire. I don't know. Maybe she could have too.
This one was good,
but this one here is making her
broken-hearted
redeemed.
and she's really. She really.
Yeah.
I was thinking, boy, there's some Emmy reel material. I don't know how old she is. If she's the age for younger actress
maybe
category.
Yeah,
but
she could be.
I was thinking there's some Emmy reels in this episode this week, I would say. And on top of that, she's speaking a foreign dialect, because I keep forgetting. It's kind of a mind, you know what? When you think that Emily O'Brien is actually not British,
she's not British.
Doesn't have a British accent, and Isabel Durant playing Claire is Australian, but is playing an American.
There's
dialect.
no hint of the accent at all.
No. She does a great job. So I thought she was pretty raw, pretty good, and I was pretty impressed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we go on to the twins being kidnapped. Lonnie and Eli's twins. I have the one funny part was Lonnie was having a dream, and he brings her the babies, and she looks at them and they're dolls. She said, "Our twins are dolls. Our twins are dolls," and they really are dolls because they are using dolls. So I thought that was funny, like a play on the whole thing.
Funny.
So that was kind of I kind of laughed at that.
Which baby was it? It wasn't Will, but was it Grace, or which baby were we calling the log? Oh, maybe Allie. No, because it wasn't twin. Was it the twins? I remember like Lucas holding a log. The log. We called that baby the log. I don't remember. It was back when. It was back when he. I don't know, a long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny. I didn't see it. That must have been on Wednesday's episode because I didn't see that.
Yeah, she was having this. Yeah, like Eli says, "You found our babies." He brings them and puts them in her arms, and she looks at him. She says, "They're dolls. You brought me dolls. Our twins are dolls." And I'm like, yeah. And then she wakes up, from her dream. I thought it was funny. Yeah. So,
they're doing a really good job with this storyline, I think. The actors, Lonnie and Eli, I think they're doing really good.
I think Lonnie's doing really well, playing a distraught mother. Maybe a little bit more so than Eli, but I think they are. Like they're both there. And then so Bonnie runs in. Of course, I think this happened last week. Bonnie runs in as Dr. Raynor with the twins, so she happens to mention it to Justin.
Yeah.
And she's going. It takes a little bit for Bonnie to catch up. Did you hear? Like Justin's piecing this all together. Oh, okay. Yeah. You ran into twins. The mother was African American. It was a boy and a girl, right outside not far from the hospital, around the same time. So he kind of puts two and two together and gets Bonnie to realize this. So he calls Eli, and they bring Bonnie in for a sketch artist, and she's having a hard time because she says she really didn't see the. So what did you think about the final sketch, or the first sketch?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was Valerie. It looked just like Valerie. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. And then they said, "Oh, you have to go back and So she finally figured. She gave him another sketch, and here Valerie recognized it as Dr. Raynor. She says, "I used to work with her." Of course, she was the one that did the baby switch with Rachel and Sarah's baby. So we have, then later we see Dr. Raynor. She has babies. Yeah, since she opened the door, what you think? Yvonne's back. Like, too bad he's not back with his madame, but he's not back with Louise. So I'm waiting to see how that, how that interaction is with Linda. So as Vivian, and just to see what her Vivian is going to be like. So I'm thinking she should be coming up soon. Maybe next week. I don't know. I didn't see her in the previews. Anybody see her in the previews for next week? I didn't see her. I saw previews, but I don't think her. Yeah, so I don't know. She should be back soon. But so I guess she was getting paid off, but so I think that was all with that. So because I always liked that connection with Yvonne and Vivian. They were always kind of fun to watch. So, all right. Let's see what else. Oh, how did anybody like the whole Gwen? That's another whole Gwen chat, Abby. Any observations on that?
Gwen is a mean, as Susan would say.
She's the perfect manipulator, and we all know one of them. Women that are like that get people, can manipulate and can fool a man.
I noticed that in the description of the show,
clueless.
It said something like something about it made it sound like they didn't really have sex, but she convinced Chad that they did, and Abigail that they did.
That's what
I can't remember how it was phrased, but it was said something like I don't know, the way it was phrased in the description. It was definitely not saying they slept together, but that
they did.
Convinced so and so that they slept together, something like that. It was the way it was phrased. It left the door open.
We don't really know for sure because they didn't really show it, so we don't really know. Right. Now, if Gwen, that I've been hearing for the Gwen ends up pregnant,
was he passed?
But it's
passed out. But,
I'm thinking he was too drunk to do anything. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
How that goes.
And especially when she was like, "Oh, he was the best lover ever," or whatever she was going on about, I was like, "Now you know you're lying, girl." Yeah. So I was like, okay, she's totally lying. She's totally.
Right.
I was surprised Abigail didn't turn around and say, "Wait, now I know you didn't sleep with him." That would have been hilarious.
That would have been good. that would have been perfect. Like, come on, writers. You should have went there. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, that was great.
Where days. Remember, we used to say, "Days are alive," the place that opportunities go to die. That would have. They missed the boat. That would have been
Yes. So, how'd you like the slap when she said about sleeping? She was like, "Oh, good."
She deserved a double one. She needed one on each cheek.
She should have knocked her out, really. But then before that, of course, I don't know if you wanted to talk about it. Kate was Chad had cleaned to Kate. Kate cleaned to Kate.
Yeah.
Of course, she advised him, go do it before Gwen does it.
Yep.
No, he didn't get there in time. He got there when it already happened, so he was right in the middle of it. And Kate had several conversations. She didn't leave that She didn't leave that table all week, but it seems like she had a lot of conversations.
Gwen.
Like everybody was,
Abe.
Abe. And
they're revisiting the Abe Kate thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know, but I love those scenes with them, though. I really did. I like it. I like it. I love Jake with her too.
But she's still with Jake right now.
Yeah,
but we know Gabby's on her way back. But anyway, she's still with
I
Jake
because
her and Jake made up.
A little bit like Gabby, you can just stay away from Jake and Kate. Stay away.
I don't know. Then I saw Abe in there. Oh, there's maybe Abe and Kate again. I don't know, but so she was Kate with her words of wisdom, with Chad. But unfortunately, Chad was not in time. He walked right in after the slap. And he was like a couple minutes too late. Oh, how did you like how'd you like the crying, the weepy Demira, and the blubbering and the crying? I was like, Chad, come on.
Kind of fake.
Man up here. Yeah, man up here. You're Demira. There is no crying in the Demira mansion.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Stefano, I think I saw some tears coming down Stefano's face on the portrait when he did that. I was kidding.
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I'm like, Abby, she said, you were so, I told you, and you never believed me, but you were so quick to believe Gwen. Yeah, really. She made some good points.
And she believed Gabby before.
Yes.
She didn't
the same thing. You didn't believe me, but you believed Gabby. I mean, there's a pattern here with you, Chad.
And Gwen's not wrong in saying their marriage sucks,
not.
even though they think they're in love.
Yeah. You have so little
Gwen
trust
say
in your
something
wife.
Later, like, you'll thank me. Didn't Gwen say something as she was leaving? Someday you'll thank me or something like that? You said something like that.
To Abby or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and before that, Abby was talking to Jack and Jenn, and they're trying to figure out, like, they're putting the pieces together, like, why is, like, Gwen was trying to come between Jack and Jennifer and what she did to Abby with the whole letter and stuff. They're like, what does she have against us? Why is she trying to hurt all of us? So they're trying to figure that out. So I guess that's going to be revealed soon.
Be showing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandma Laura's going to be showing up in town soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she has her own surprise to reveal. Secret.
Which is it Gwen? Is that the deal, or does she have another one?
No, Gwen. Gwen's secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
do you think
Gwen? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Gwen. Yeah, the Gwen is her daughter.
So you're right. So like they said, isn't it kind of like, so Gwen is both her aunt and her sister.
Yes. Sister.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Half sister.
It's twisted, isn't it? Just think about it. Your mother and when your grandmother slept with your dad.
I mean,
just think of it that way.
Technically, yeah. And technically, she's
if your grandmother,
deserving of a Horton ball, an ornament, because she's a Horton.
True. She's a Horton. Yeah. Because her mother's
not a Horton bloodline.
No. Technically not. No. Her mother was married to a Horton, so she technically really isn't a Horton.
You're right. But,
yeah. So then to Jennifer, Gwen is her her sister.
Sibling. Wait.
Yeah, her sister.
Sibling, right?
So she's a sister to Jenn and Abby. She's a sister to Gwen and Abby. That's weird.
Right. Yeah.
I know. So yeah, you have to stop and think.
That's making my head hurt now. Yeah. We're getting into Algebra 2 territory right now.
I never made it Algebra 2.
What, Jen?
Now, has Laura
made it there?
So Laura has been keeping this secret all along. Now, Laura was in like a mental. Right. Do you think she even remembers that she had this baby, or they took it from her? Like maybe she doesn't have any memory. If you're mentally unstable, you get pregnant. You know what I mean? And she doesn't remember that part. And maybe she just finds. I don't know. And I'm curious to know how Gwen found out.
Okay. So if Jennifer was pissed at Jack for keeping it secret that he had a one-night stand with Kate, how do you think she's going to feel when he's kept it secret all these years that he had a one-night stand or whatever kind of relationship they had with her mother?
But at the time he didn't know it was her mother, though. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
At the time they didn't know. They didn't know who each other were because he was going through something too. So will he remember that? But I think he realized, though. I think they find. Doesn't Jenn already know this?
Yeah, she
knows. She knows.
Oh, okay.
She found that out, but she knew it was when they didn't know who each other. So I'm thinking she knows.
Okay, I didn't know
Jen?
that. Okay.
I mean, our Jen, you remember that?
I don't remember that history. I know that history.
Okay. But I'm just wondering, does Laura realize that she's pregnant, or did she just find this out? And how did Gwen find out? How did Gwen find out who her parents were? Like to know that whole. I guess that'll be a whole backstory. Ancestry.com. Yes, exactly. There you go. Yeah. So.
I still think she's Melissa's.
Oh, see,
well, there was talk of that too.
Know. To me, that's obscure. I don't know, but yeah, I guess. But see, then that would bring Maggie into the equation. Maggie,
but it makes it more. Makes it more
juicy for it to be
not icky. More juicy story for it to be Laura, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, and also, because if it was Melissa's, then she would be a Horton, right? No, I don't know. Okay.
Well,
but
Melissa was adopted into the Horton family.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's Mickey's daughter.
That's right.
Mickey and Maggie's daughter.
But I think it's juicier if Laura could. Plus, I saw that Jamie Lynn Bower is coming back to reprise her role. So we definitely know that Laura's coming back for. I mean, it might just be for a few appearances, but she's definitely coming back for that. So why would she be coming back other than for this? I would think, but I don't know. Anyway, should be interesting. I love psychological stuff, so I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yeah. So we had all that with Chad, but I mean, I don't think anybody but feels bad for Chad. I mean.
No.
Come on. I mean, I don't know. No. And honestly, as nasty and mean and vindictive that Gwen is, she's fun to watch, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the actress, she's fun to watch. She's fun to watch.
She's actually really good. She's good at what she does, yeah.
She's good. Yeah, she's good at making, just another, bad that you like to watch,
So the next step is she's going to be pregnant, and so Chad's going to be forced to keep her there, right? Because right now she's packing her bag. Or they're going to think it's Chad.
But it's probably an implant or something.
Well, that's what I mean, though. But, she's going to announce that she's pregnant and use that to hold over, even though she knows darn good and well that it's not Chad's baby. But she's going to use that as long as she can to really drive a wedge and all that. And it's really Rolf implanted her with that embryo or whatever?
I don't know. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's...
Oh, okay.
Stefano's clone or something?
He does a lot
of weird.
Doesn't he?
That's really messed up. That whole part was messed up.
That's messed up. Yeah. So what's supposed to be like a young Stefano, then it's supposed to grow up just to be just like Stefano?
Weird.
Incarnation of Stefano. That's weird. But, Dr. Rolf does all kinds of weird things.
True.
I don't know.
Evil genius that he is.
Yeah.
So how long do we think before Chloe and Brady are going to hop into bed?
I was just going to bring that up. Chloe and Brady. That was my next thing on my list. Chloe and Brady. They
were both wearing purple.
Oh, did you see the purple?
Yep.
The deep purple. And of course he tells her, Kristen is mad at him and she didn't like that kiss. But they're sitting on the bed, and then of course Chloe says to her, well, how do you think how is it fair to you to be have to wait for her for 4 years? Are you going to be able to do it? I mean, come on, Chloe. We know what you're doing. Planting that seed of doubt in Brady's head, So, but she claims they're just friends. It's beyond that. But I'm thinking they're planning the way for that to happen. I hear, they're on the spoilers, Brady gets shot. So, I don't know, because of the whole mob thing, I'm thinking. So by this time, though, Xander's found out what Philip did.
My gosh, he busted the thing wide open, didn't he? Closed the shell company.
Oh, yeah, did you... Oh, yeah. Brady said, wait a minute, there's this shell company. All of a sudden, it just disappeared. Well, Xander went in and made it disappear because he found that was the company that they were laundering the money through, Philip was. And he confronted Philip and more or less say, I busted your ass, So, and you're going to tell Daddy, what will your dad think, what you did? And then Philip says to him, well, you don't want to do that. His dad's fragile. That'll just make him so upset, and we're not going to do it. So I don't know what Xander's going to do. If he's going to tell on him or what. So I don't know. And then I guess Xander was surprised that Charlie was the one that they arrested Charlie.
Yeah. He's like...
Oh. He says, our Charlie?
Is that win?
I don't know. Yeah. I know. I kind of like Xander and Chloe. That could be a combination there.
I still like Chloe.
Sarah. Zoe and who?
No,
Chloe and who?
Lucas.
Oh, okay. Well, Lucas is going to be on contract now. I mean, Brian's on contract.
Yeah,
so maybe he'll be getting bigger, on it more. So they need to find somebody for Lucas all these years. Poor Lucas. They've tried him with different women, but yeah, he was good with Chloe. I don't know what the end game is. Let's see. Oh, anything else? Did we miss any? Are those the main stories? Trying to think who else. I think that's about all that's going on. Anything else? I know they had the previews for next week. Tony and Anna are back next week.
Good.
I think they're on Thursday. It's a mistake, but I think that's when they're on. And so that should be good. And there's a preview with Anna and Gwen. Her shoes come into play. She trips Gwen. Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of positive stuff. Everyone loves Anna. They think that like she needs, her and Tony need to stay because they need to be. Yes. And I even see people out there saying she's kind of like they need to be the matriarch and patriarch of the DeMiras. Yes. They need to be in charge. Yeah. It's like we didn't get to have
Kate. We always wanted Kate and Andre to be, but then they blew that up. So
they blew that, and there's another thing that they missed. They missed the boat on that Kate and Andre thing.
That
most
was
definitely.
A missed opportunity after pulling us along on that way. That pissed me off.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they finally realized they really do love each other. Kind of like when she and Stefano first got together, they weren't, they grew to love each other. Same thing. She and Andre finally are just at the point where they realize they love each other, and then that happens. That pissed me off so bad. I can't even tell you how disappointed I was. I mean, it did trigger a really good umbrella storyline, but still, that killed me.
Yeah,
so I'm glad that
threw them under the bus for the story.
And they really should make them, even if they're just recurring. Yeah. Heck, remember John Anderson's been on recurring for how many years? I don't know if he is now, but he was on recurring for years,
on a lot.
and he was on almost every. And he was on a lot. Yeah.
He's on a lot. Yeah.
So. Yeah.
So do the same with Tony and Anna, not just these little ins and outs that they've been doing. I mean, they have been coming back and forth for a while, though.
Because there's a lot of people come through the DeMira mansion, and it would just be perfect to have them kind of just always involved with things. I love it, and I would love the dynamic. I could just see Kate like getting annoyed with Anna and being like, I love that. There could be like a frenemy thing again with those two or whatever. I think that would be fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, I would love to see like Kate and Anna and Tony, and then have Andre walk through the door too. Then you've got Kate and Andre back together versus Tony and Anna for like power control. I think that whole combination.
Double dating would be really tricky though.
And then throw Roman in there.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, switch them off. Which one? Do I have Tony or do I have Andre?
Yeah. All Vanna has to do is kiss. That would be, she'd know.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a really smart move of them to bring her back on, and him together, I think they both have so many ties to different things, and she's so funny. She gives some levity to the show. And
she does. And the smart one. They're both the smart
Kate,
ones in there.
I love it when Kate gets to be snarky and funny, too, because she's good at that, too. So that's why I think it'd be almost fun if, like, Anna and Kate, like, had, like, a Cammy kind of thing, like when Sammy and Kate, the Cammy stuff. It'd be kind of fun to have, like, a Canna or what would we call him?
Canna.
Probably a Canna, but that would be fun, I think. In a frenemy sort of way,
Mhm.
I would sign up for that. So, if there's a petition, let me know. Co-sign on that idea.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're on Twitter a lot more than I am, because have they been really positively has it been real positive?
On Twitter, but a lot on Facebook and all the like a lot of the days groups that there's some different days groups like days. There must be like 3 or different days groups that I'm in, and most anybody says about Anna, and also see it on Twitter too. That they need to keep them. Why don't they keep them? They need to keep them. So. And I try to tweet as much as I can to like anything that comes up. Like there's a Soap Opera Digest article about with Teo and Leanne in. So, and then I usually try to tag, Ron in it, like, please, Ron,
Yes.
So I don't know how much he reads, but anyway, he has to see the fan appeal for Tony and Anna.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get it. I mean, so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, and then I don't know anything else with the previews or anybody else here coming back or any big news. I don't know. I think, but I know Sammy's supposed to come back again at some point. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now she kind of comes in and out, and so.
What if Sammy and Lucas got back together? Loomy.
Yeah.
That'd make that'd make Loomy people happy.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think I would enjoy that.
I want Lucas to be somebody's first choice for once.
Well, that's true, and with the EJ, that whole storyline where she's taking care of him and all, that's kind of lame, but whatever.
Yeah.
You're right, but see, I didn't like Chloe and Lucas the first time around, but I did like him the second time around.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Who knows?
Right.
But they were a lot better the second time around. So because I wasn't for that at first, and I feel like, oh, they're so much more mature, and Dr. Dan's not breathing down her neck,
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So
that's all I got. So I don't know if I'm thinking there's nothing else going on. All right. All right. We'll go Chiefs for tomorrow. So okay.
Oh yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Take care, everybody.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
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 Bye.